Hello and welcome to another ROFFS update of the ocean conditions for the Gulf of America using chlorophyll imagery from the weekend of August 15th and 16th. Overall, we were able to see conditions pretty well, starting along the loop current and then kind of working our way out from there. We can see the loop current continues to push north and extends to approximately 2730 or so, and then loops back to the south and turns into the Gulf Stream. Looking off of the West Florida area, we've seen a relatively large pocket of this nice blue water here, kind of extending north through the area, and then north-northwest, and then a relatively large counterclockwise rotating here over centered east of DeSoto Canyon, with an associated large offshore flow of greener water extending southeast over the steppes, DeSoto Canyon, and then that water actually continues with the loop current here, also pulling some of that water south through the area there. So essentially a wedge of this kind of greener water. And then to the west of that wedge, some of this water from the loop current here also then rotates northwest with counterclockwise rotating eddies, centered generally along the Appomattox, Nakika area or so. This water comes up and then extends west-southwest off of the delta there to form a relatively large eddy here, something along this shape essentially, as well as a smaller eddy here that's circulating some blue-green water inshore over the shelf. That would also be an excellent chance for some tuna, dolphin, wahoo, that sort of thing there. And then looking further to the west, we can see the associated offshore flow, this green water extending south through the Mississippi Canyon area, and then it splits to the east and to the west. To the west, we have some of this cleaner blue water in a clockwise rotating fashion up and through the Green Canyon area. And then we also have a counterclockwise rotation here, pulling some of this water up and over the shelf as well, over to the Bullwinkle area. And then looking more off of Texas here, we can see this cleaner water essentially extending to the north and then forming a large clockwise rotating eddy here with relatively similar to the loop current here. The main rotation is clockwise, and then counterclockwise filaments then rotate off of it and inshore. So plenty of good water then also extending inshore over the shelf, inside the East Breaks, Baker's Rig area, and so forth to the south there for some excellent conditions as well. And then finally, with this large clockwise rotation, again, we expect this green water in the area will then pull offshore to create less favorable conditions generally with that green water flowing offshore, where the more favorable conditions, again, are always where the blue water is pushing inshore, essentially pinching conditions tighter. But with that, for the most recent analysis of your area, you can order online at roffs.com. You can reach us via email at fishing@roffs.com, or you can drop us a line at 321-723-5759. Thank you very much. Thailand.